Good morning. What a night, huh? Look at this market. All over the place. All over the place. Good morning. How are you, Miss K911? Thanks for joining. Oh, how you liking the morning chop? All right. Silver seems to be pulling back. Gold. What's gold doing? 5,046. That's a good dump. What's up, Matt? How are you doing? Look at those charts, man. What are we all trading today? NQ? Trading the NQ. Let's talk about some economic news. Let's see what's going on today. I think it's a big day today. Nope. Richmond, Fed Manufacturing. And that's at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. for economic calendar. Dallas Fed Service Index. Who knows? Just assume he's always going to be somewhere every day of the week, for every day of the year, for every year of his term. That's what I would assume. Let's go back to no trade. Let's look at the full screen here. I mean, for NQ right now, we're kind of pushing down. We got two gaps up here, 26.031, and then we have a lot of gaps down back at 25.849, which is previous close. So we are gapping up. Gap rules, I would say. I mean, 25.849. We could get a pump up to the pivot first before we come back down. So please be cautious of that. Or we could just dump right out of the bat. We got about 16 minutes. I mean, it'll be fast, quick, and hard. And then it could come right back up to 25.991. Let's look at the QQQ real quick to kind of get a good feel for that. Yep. Gap up. Could come right back down to 626, 629. Then come up. Come down and fill the gap. You're trading the ES. SPY, let's see, we're kind of curling around this way, back down. I wouldn't go anything more than like 6,975-ish. At least, you know, we could find support here and bounce. Doing green so far. So if you're gonna buy puts, buy for the morning, go long during the afternoon. Could pop up, go short, go long. A bunch of different things going on. The SPY, look at the SPY real quick. 695 is a pivot. Given this left shoulder head, right shoulder dump. Could pull back for a little bit too. We'll see. We'll see. Good morning, Vedex. How are you? Oh man, missing my coffee. Anybody else get their coffee this morning? Still got about 8 minutes. You got your coffee? Good. Shouldn't take a trade until I get my coffee. You need to wait for a little bit. All right, let's see. Sometimes with sugar, sometimes with French vanilla creamer, sometimes iced. I don't have any real set way. I do like lattes. They have enough caffeine in it to get me going. But and if I'm in a hurry, sugar. Just a spoonful of sugar keeps the medicine going, you know? I wish I had an editor. Just learning how to do all this editing solo. I'm so bad at it. I was doing it yesterday. I was like, man, a lot of work. All right, who's trading what? What's trading who? Anybody got any stocks or anything they want to look at prior to market open? We got about 6 minutes before we get started. No, I'm not affiliated with MFF. I just know that Alex is affiliated with them. Use RMTWB if you're using MFF. I didn't see the whole removal of my funded futures. But we got about 5 minutes before market opens. I'm going to be patient today. That's what I'm going to do. Some days you just have to sit in front of the market and not intend to take a trade. I don't always have to be taking trades, you know? Trading is, you're in a trade when you're flat. You can't handle that. Then sometimes some people can't handle that. They're like, oh, I'm missing out. I'm FOMOing. I gotta take a trade. Sometimes it's just best to just watch the market, analyze it, get your emotions straight, keep trying to just watch the market move. Sometimes you just have to absorb it. I don't have a command like that, but for which one? Oh, trade count. It's okay. Yeah, it's 2 words. Just I think I don't think you need an exclamation for that. Let me double check. Yeah, it's just trade count, no exclamation. So I think I was profitable on one and I lost like 2 of them. I think. Trade count. Let's look at the trade count. But I think I think I was let's see. Oh, actually, hold on. Three of them were expenses, I think. But I was trading lucid flexes at that time, so I can only trade them within a particular period of time. So it's time based, consistency based. But we got about 12 seconds here before the market opens. Here we go. Looks like we're open for business. Are they gonna dump this lower? Yeah, I think they're gonna dump this lower for sure. Or they trap the bulls. Or they trap bears. There's the first gap right there. It's 25,958. Back up to the VWAP. Wow, that is a wick, huh? Check that wick out. Whoa. 30-point wick. Wow, that was a sweep. I've seen any. Sweeping that low. 26K being retested. We came down and took out this gap down here at 25,958. ES is pushing lower though. Having a hard time though with it. All right, I think we're still gonna push below this 200 EMA. Do a slight pullback, I bet. Yeah, I think that was still something to go lower. Still reaching for the low. Good channel too. Could just be this huge range between 26.12 and 25,955. Just I want this previous day closed though, so they might come. You do a couple things to get there, but it's not running down to it, so could bounce pretty good. We'll see. Oh yeah, this is gonna be knifey. Yeah, see this uniform pattern to go lower. It could come real quick back to 25,848, or it could bounce here in 910, 900, find a support. Oh, I look at Alex's stream. I don't have Bookmap personally. I know how to configure Bookmap on this stream from the chat. All right, let's see what they do at 900. 900 incoming. And MacD's were just throwing it out down there. Let's see how they respond at this price. ES is pushing lower. We still have some gaps on the ES down here at 69.85. And Q looks like it wants to push back up. Oh yeah, running it back up. Sell more. They want to come back to 69.81, but it wants to take its sweet time. All right, so we have a good uniform 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes for about 94 points. Now we're retracing back up. 50% of that. Just no time. I wonder if the market's going to be happy with that, or if they get their, I don't know. Wow, right back up. Too easy. Still think that 25,848 is still in play. Rejecting the VWAP pretty good there, pretty quickly too. We're back up in 4 minutes. If we can undo this in 3 minutes, that would be ideal. Check out Lucid, 40% off, up to 5. EVALS. Took TP at VWAP. Nice. I'd like to see how it responds here at 25,935. If we can close below the, I know we didn't close below the 5 and 9 EMA. So we need to get below that. Test out 25 and 9, 34.75. Certainly it's got to test out 9.45. We got news in about 15 minutes. CB consumer confidence, Richmond Fed manufacturing. Hope y'all making money. Yeah, we're finding support, making a kind of a higher low here at 943. It looks like they don't want to bring it back down to 25,848 today or right now. Taking out all those shorts. Let's trap the bears. Let's trap the bears. Could be violent to get back down there. Finding some sort of buyers, it looks like, here at the VWAP, but I mean, we tested that 200, we came down, came up. Now we just need to get above that VWAP for those bulls. Don't let it get past 25,943. Don't let it do it. Don't let it do it. Good. Paper trading is good. It's actually good for the healthy for the mind, psychologically, for trading. Just a paper trade sometimes, just so you can reset that dopamine. All right, we got sellers here. It's at 80, so 980. Yeah, the 70 lot come in. I need support on the 920, but resisting the VWAP. So we gotta see if we can't curl over. Silver's rejecting point of control, and so is gold, it seems like, because we got that right above my head. Yeah. Gold and silver, man. All-time highs. Crazy metal run up. Crazy metal run. Got about 9:48. We're gonna wait for this news. We got about 12 minutes before that gets released. Got this trend coming up through here. ES is pushing up. Oh, against the 200 EMA. Do we have anything above them? Yeah. All right. Got this order block down here. Down in this area. All right. Now we just need to launch up to the 200 EMA. Looks like we're going up to the moon. ES just shot up. Back up to 7K. QQQ and Qs are at 26K roughly, coming up to it anyway. It's a mental resistance, ain't gonna lie. It is a mental thought process there. We got a higher low here. Nice little V-shaped recovery. Oh, there comes in the bias. Still pushing up. Nice little pullback to buy into it. All right, it's approaching high of day. And we are going to be having news in about 9 minutes. Uh-oh. Are you M5 trades? Are you in a tilt mode? You just taking trades to take trades now? It happens. It happens to the best of us. What's up? Right now, negative 1600. Check Pulsey. There's no about the gold. Think for yourself. Change my contract for scalps. $400 of drawdown. Mentally, that's a mental feat right there. You got to think of it. $400 in drawdown. That's 2 micros. Rebuild. A big boy. Just trade micros. M5. According the car run. Big boy of NQ 10 cons. Think for yourself. All right, we're long. This was a bear trap. That was for sure. We'll probably trend up the rest of the day. We do have news in about 7 minutes, but it looks like it got leaked. And we are to the moon. Look at the ES just skyrocketing. Sheesh. Look at that. Good old bear trap. 7,005. Coming back down to test. It did test the session high or overnight high. So London high, Asia high. To test that to a T. Literally. So I think we still keep going. There's no reason to fall. Back to all-time highs. Back up 100 points from the low. Nice little pump up. Just go long. New 4 hour and 7 minutes. All right, we got a bull up there. Burning up the bears. Right back up to the pivot. Straight to the pivot. Now this is pretty uniform. Okay, this is a pretty uniform structure. Same with the ES. The issue about this is telling me computers are buying it. Nice and smooth all the way up. Same thing here. Computers were selling it, and then we bought it back up. So, and typically what happens when that happens or this happens, we do these. We got elevators up, elevators down. You know, I've decided to just kind of not take a trade today because I understand that my mind is on fire. There's a lot going on in the world. Not that I let that affect me, but subconsciously it does pick it up. And sometimes I just don't want to bring that bias, that thought process to the market. And sometimes you just have to sit it out and wait, be patient, or and watch the market and know exactly what you're going to do. Did I know that we were going to find support at 916 and go up 100 points, 150 points back up to this pivot? No. I mean, with what's going on in the world today, you'd think that the market would want to kind of pull back naturally. And that's okay. Look at silver and gold. The reason why I zoomed in on me was because look at silver. Look at it dump off. Literally $4 today so far. I mean, gold's at 50,000 or 5,055. So it's like, okay, this metal here is important to the economy. It doesn't back our dollar, but it does affect us. You know, it is being manipulated. I'm very curious to see where these metal prices come back to. I think silver's just trying to catch up with gold and get that gold to silver ratio lower. So, I mean, that's why I'm still going to sit and no trade. I just think that it's just kind of one of those situations where this market is doing some pretty crazy things, and the economy, the world, civilizations doing crazy things. Some would say, yeah, we are in uncertain times. We do have FOMC tomorrow. We have news in about 2 minutes. We could continue to go higher. I can't even get my head wrapped around mixing the market with the economy, and you know, I just understand and know that like I can't line it up in the same setup. So I don't take a trade. It's okay. You know, it's not the end of the world. I mean, we are coming up to this pivot here. ES is starting to curl back around. And that's okay. I'm here to help narrate too. I can narrate. If you're in a trade, let me know. I'd be more than happy to read off prices that's going on to the right here. You know, currently 26,050, 52.50. Okay. We have a pivot up here at 26,068. We're finding resistance at 26,054. I can say those things. You know, the 5 EMA is at 26,044. But, you know, I don't know where this thing is going to go. Obviously, I can speculate. And it can continue higher. It could, I mean, the news here in about 27 seconds could be astronomically an excuse to go higher, even if it is bad. Bad news is good news. Good news could be bad news. And then news could just be news. So we got about 13 seconds here where we kick into that. Look at silver sell off. It just fell off a cliff. You can go skydiving and be like, ah! Just pull my parachute. Whoever bought the silver up there is hurting. Futures or physical. All right, let's see. We broke that 200 EMA. Usually typically expect a 200 EMA retest, which would bring us back to 26K. But I really don't know what we can do from there. If we don't want to retest this 200, we got to retest it at some point. This is a pretty good, I would say this is almost a get out in my opinion. Like somebody got out here. Somebody got out. And a big bank. Yeah, it was a crazy push. So I think somebody got out here. Big bank got out here. Then it'll probably allow us to go a bit lower. Because we could end up at 25.7, and we could end up all the way back here at 280. Look at ES. ES kind of hit a ceiling, you know. And it's okay, you know. We all want to make money, want that big money. We always want to be in a trade, and I'm fighting that urge to want to take a trade. See, look at. Still going up. We got the news. Forecasted -3. Consensus was -8. And the news actual was -6. Previous was -7 for Richmond Fed Manufacturing Index. I mean, numbers are all over the place. CB consumer confidence came at 84.5 and the consensus was at 90.9. And the forecast was 88. So we came in lower than previous, and we came in lower than consensus for the Richmond Fed manufacturing. Does that mean anything? Will that mean anything? It looks like we're just kind of hanging out here at 26,054. 26,100, you think? I wouldn't doubt it. We're only 40 points away. 26,100. Silver's falling off a cliff. We got gold kind of pushing back up a little bit. What's up? Thank you, Cypher. Welcome to the stream. So patience, that's one of the things I like to encourage here. Patience. Patience is a trade. Okay, it's a hard trade. It's a very hard, very difficult trade. What's happening, Broken Cypher? How you doing? Right now, I'm playing the patience trade. That's what I'm doing right now, Cypher. And that's hard. It's hard because I want to get in on this. I want to go long. But my mind isn't there yet. My mind isn't, I need a reset. The reset of the dopamine. I'm FOMOing for sure. I could feel it. I'm fighting it. I want to take a trade. I want to do that. Flat now, 25 to 90. That's a good trade. 25 to 90. Wow, you got right in at the bottom. Yeah, and I'm not saying I have to fight it. I want to fight it. I want to teach my mind, my body to fight it. And I'll tell you what, I'm only human, so I will fail. There will be a moment, a breaking moment. You know. But if you are looking for a firm to get synced up with, I would suggest Lucid. It's got 40% off right now for any eval, 40% off, limit 5 per trader. So yeah, I was looking for the gap fill reversal, but they were happy with half a gap, so they didn't get all the way there. So it's just, oh man. But now it looks like they could be getting aggressive to go lower. Would not be shocked if they come to it now. $22? Let's see. Good question. 934, 25,934 was top of yesterday. Wow, look at this reversal. See, something happened here. Got out and they're like, oh, let's sell it now. Today's such a weird day. Yeah, I mean, it's good that I didn't take a trade. Y'all don't have to look at me like I'm a fool. I got something in me to be smart about it. You know, and hands off, waiting patiently. Trading is slow. Trading sucks. Trading, you know, when you have to be patient, it sucks. But if you understand that patience pays, you know, it does pay to wait. It does pay. It's like anybody who went long here back at 26, 25 is back to break even now. You know, that's the name of the game. What's the ES doing? ES is back at the 200 EMA. The VWAP and the 200 on the ES are pinching together. We're finding support there. So let's look at gold and silver. Silver's still pushing lower, $106.50, $106.59. Let's see gold. Gold's at 50,000 or 5,061. you know? So that's why we sit in no trade, which is a trade. Taking no trade is a trade. But I still feel the chemicals being released in my mind, emotionally. We have the 200 and VWAP pinching together. We also have POC and VWAP pinching together. We could range in this zone for a while here. You know, like we came down, retraced, went right back up to 26,055. Mag 7 slipping green. Let's take a peek. Oh, yeah, they are. Meta is the only thing that's down right now. On the Magnificent 7. All right, so finding resistance on this pivot, looking to figure out a way to break this. 26,058. Boom. All right, come on, break the pivot. Nice little long entry down here, back at 24. Gives you 25 points back up. 4 minutes. Yeah, choppy is the could be. I mean, we could end up being in a trend day. Seeing more push up than down. It could dump at the end of day too. You know, like I said, watch this. It could jump, come down, come back up, and hit the pivot. No, I haven't. I didn't see UNH after earnings, Cypher. Like I said, this thing is still this. We're still in a bull territory. The silver's still dumping off. And that metals market. POC just moved on gold. Got the ES finding resistance back at the high of day. NQ's rejecting this pivot on the 1 minute. Let's look at the 5. Let's look a little deeper into this here. 15. Oh, that's why. Haha, Macdicator wins again. It wasn't paying attention. 15-minute gap up there. 26,085. 15-minute gap. That's what brought it up. See if there's anything. Oh, there's another 15-minute gap on the ES at 20 or 7,009. Of course, that's why they would want to go fill that. Wow. Makes sense now. Makes complete sense. Look, there's a 1 minute pivot here. What do we got? You're joining for the first time, definitely hit the like and subscribe button for me if you want to continue to watch. I'm usually typically on at 9:15 Eastern every day. Making it a good habit. I'm here trading. I do take trades. Today was just kind of one of those reflect trade day. And that's okay. We always have that. I want to kind of stay consistent to my strategy, and obviously I trade prop firms, so I use Lucid, I use Apex, I use Blue Sky. Most of the time I'm trading EVALS up here. Some PA action, you get to see funded accounts action and stuff like that. Just get to trade with you guys. Trade. If you have any questions, on my trading style, feel free to ask. I like to use the Macdicator. The Macdicator is something I built myself. I combined a bunch of different indicators into one. I don't pay for premium services when it comes to TradingView. I created that. I also updated the indicator into my Trade-ALEXTWB, so now I have the Macdicator on both Trade-ALEXTWB and TradingView. It tells me when gaps are filled or created based off date, size, and location. Yes. Yes, I've taken some live cash trades big enough, and some of those were some big trades were funded, some were cash, some were kind of a mixture of everything. I have a different mindset when it comes to earning money, so I like the bigger size. Can handle bigger size drawdown. Do I like it? No, but it is what it is. But I'd definitely take advantage of the 40% off, you know. $5 per trader. Okay, we're hovering below the pivot here. Still could continue to push up. Currently it is 10:15, 10:16 on the eastern seaboard. Apex just came out with 90% off. I actually, you know what? There's the patience. I'll buy one of those. 80 pecs. 90% off. All right. See, patience. Patience pays. I have a couple lucid flexes that are pending, waiting, but let's look at let's see if we can't get a cheap Apex to burn up. Use code ALEXTWB for Apex if you guys trade that. All caps. Oh, we're dumping off. Trade main.
Order rejected.
Well, I was trying to sell 46. Shoot for 26.
Stop filled.
I'm in a trade. I'm in a short position. All right, let's see how it goes. I could bounce here, could continue lower. Back to 26K is the goal. Let's see if we can't make it work. Half hour, bottom of the hour. Pushing on the standard deviation. No, finding support. Back up to the pivot. The fight. We are certainly fighting. Yeah. Didn't want to go lower. Right then. All right, well, hey, there you go. No, I can't see this coming back, you think? No. She ain't coming back. Down to 5K. 6K. Whoa. Alright, well, you like to prove me wrong. Anybody fade me? Yeah, opposite day for sure. We got the pivot right there, but it just seems to want to wick me out of my position and then possibly turn around and go lower. That's my story of my life. These accounts are blown.
Order filled.
Boom. Should have went long. See, it's one of those days. But it only was like 40 bucks. So, I mean, see, liquidated. Apex. I did buy 2. But it's okay. You know, thought we were going to come back to 26K. And we didn't. Oh, thank you. All right. Right back up. See, you gotta wait for the coffee. Thanks, guys. All right, let's see. Nice little push up. Long would have been better there for me. Would have had it pass by now. Or close to it. All right, not getting much further than this pivot. Far enough to kick my butt on some evals that I got for 90% off at ALEXTWB as a coupon. You know, use his coupon for sure. Much support there for the live ALEXTWB show. 105. I'm not feeling, I mean, I'm not feeling that though. $26,080 short. All right. Nice. All right. A good old trend day. Just go long, buy the dips. Till it's not. I mean, can this go higher? Yeah, can go much higher. Much higher. I saw a move there, but I saw the wrong move. Apparently, just picked the wrong button. Which is fine. You know, you don't cry over it. You don't do those type of things over it. Just keep on moving forward. Be patient again. Wait. I wanted to pass those too. I mean, that was a perfect setup to pass it, or even just trailing drawdown. But now we probably consolidate here. Just kind of a slow push up to the day. Very slow push up. What do we got? Currently 940. ES target 70.15. Let's look at the ES. What the ES got? Yeah, it could push up on the ES pretty good. Let's go to full screen. Let's see what's up on the ES. Let's see. We got 7,008. We got a pivot up here. Let's look at the 5 minute. Nice little pull, push up. We did have a gap up there. That's why we went up there in the ES to this gap. See it? This right here. We had a gap there that we just filled. And wondering if we left any gaps behind. I'd like to look at the SPY too, kind of see where if they left anything behind for us. Yeah, they're in a gap down here. Oh yeah, we're pushing up to go lower. 694, 692. And then we have a gap at 694. Wait, so the ES, that'll be right here. 699.3. 24 is a pivot, 25 is a pivot. Look at the 30 minute, see if there's any gaps. Yep, there's a 30 minute gap up there for one tick. We took that on a 30 minute. A 1 hour gap. We got a 1 hour gap there, 4 hour. We got a 4 hour one tick gap. And then the daily. No reason to give it back. Have a great day. Have a great day, Cypher. Going back to the NQ. Look at the 15, 30. Yeah, we just filled the 30 minute gap there. Got another 2 tick gap at 26,260, 257. And 90% off on Apex. RMTWB is the coupon. For now. 90% off for now. Lucid, RMTWB. 40% off your first 5 EVALS. If you're looking for that bigger size, you can get 40% off your first 5. There we go. Nice little push up. ES is pushing up. We're at 7,012 now on the ES. MACD is pushing too. Looked like a sweep to me. Looks sweepy. Looks sweepy. Well, on that note, those evals I took, not even really gonna count them as trades. They're they're not funded, so they are trades, but took plenty of mental trades. It's either that one was either gonna be a win in fund or a blown account. Let's see what that. All right, let's see. We're rejecting 26,100. All right, let me get your attention right here. I appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out with me this morning. We could continue higher. We could drop off and go refill this gap down here on the daily, but I just highly doubt that. I can't seem to go long today, obviously. We love you too. I hope you guys take care. You guys stay green. Make sure you stick around, check out the ending, and I will be here tomorrow. Maybe I'll blow another account tomorrow. Who knows? No, I'll pass a couple tomorrow. Tomorrow we get to trade the Lucid flexes that I've been sitting on. So we'll trade that tomorrow, and then maybe a couple more evals from Apex. Working on a payout from them at some point. So let's see. If you guys want to check out our community, check out our Discord, and then we'll keep trying, staying consistent. Part of trading is showing up. That's a lot of the headache right there, showing up. So take it easy. Hope you have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. Peace.
Hello.
Hello.
Did you enjoy the stream?
I did. Thank you for watching.
Beats on the beat. Late shift, blue light, all night. TWB on. If you're still here, you're part of the song. Think with bookmaps, follow that flow. Alex on stream while the bubbles blow. TWB fam checking in each night. Same small dream of getting this right. Hey. Think with bookmaps, trust that chat. Slow control, no FOMO, Ryan Mac. Teach us that if you're here for the climb, not just the hit. Pull up a chair, yeah, you're built for this. London sky dark, but the chat run bright. Mom's, dad's, grinders, all online tonight. ES too slow, NQ trying to steal the show. We just watch tape, keep the risk real or the flow. Listen and sing with me on a beat. Cars trades a schizo, then it dumps back down. GG community, scam a Ponzi. I love trading, smash the light. From first bell ring to the late night close. Same core crew, yeah, everybody knows. Think with bookmaps, follow that flow. Alex on stream while the candles glow. TWB fam checking in each night. Same small dream of getting this right. Think with bookmaps, trust that data, slow control, no FOMO. If you're here for the climb, not just a hit. Pull up a chair, yeah, you're built for this.